Today in this video, I'm at the dealership and I'm going to be talking about trusting God. And essentially what that means is having faith in what God says, the promises that they're going to come to pass. Because when somebody tells you something, don't you have faith that what they're telling you is true? Or that these vehicles that they are selling are going to get you from point A to point B. So do you trust God? Do you have faith that what He says is going to come to pass? Before I get started though, do people not wave anymore? Every time I wave at somebody, most of the time they're Jeeps, because I have a Jeep. The Jeep wave. Like, what is the deal with people not waving anymore? That's like the most simplest unwritten rule to being polite, is when somebody waves, to wave back. Alright, I'm done ranting. These cars are gonna get you from point A to point B. What if they don't? Who do you blame? Do you blame yourself? Do you blame God? Do you blame the dealership? There's things that happen, and on my way here, it seemed like God was telling me a few things, and I'm going to be talking about a couple different examples and use different perspectives. One example was I was driving and coming across the mountain, great sights to see, driving. I love this drive. And I love being able to drive this drive and just talk to God or listen to worship music. And sometimes my dad goes with me and we talk, catch up. This time it was just me by myself, so it was a little different. And as I'm driving, I'm thinking, like, I have faith and trust that whoever's coming around these tight curves, that they're on their side of the road, that they're paying attention, that they're going the speed limit. Obviously driving safely, trusting and having faith that if I'm on my side, they're on their side. And I use this example because God will put you on the right path, and you have to stay on that path. God's not just going to keep you there and you do whatever you want and you just think you're going to stay on that path. This path that I'm on now, it's got me praying like, God, I've got these ideas and you've given me strategy to put these videos in order and which video to do. And now this week, I've got a couple videos for Monday and Tuesday, but the rest of the week's kind of like up in the air. Like, God, are you gonna talk to me? Like, what's next? And I'm praying like, God, go before me. You know who I'm gonna see. You know who I'm gonna be speaking to. You know the people that are gonna need this message in a timely fashion and in your time, that they can receive it, and it'll plant that seed in their heart, not planted, rooted in rocks or grow with thorns, that it'll grow in good soil and good ground to stay with them and be watered and reaped. So we think that people are going to be safe drivers, not cutting corners. Sometimes that happens. Who do you blame? You had trust and faith in your vehicle to keep you on the road, but then you have to have trust and faith that that person is going to stay on their side of the road. So this brings me to the point of, we have to trust God that if we're on the right path, obeying, God will give us what we need. We have to have trust. We have to have faith, not letting it waver. Pray that whatever is going to come to pass, that you're going to receive it and believe that whenever I'm making these videos and throughout the week, when I'm praying, I'm like, God, I need a message that I need to have faith that he's going to come through. Another one is the dealership that I'm at. This is going to be a story time for a testimony on Tuesday. And I'm going to try to start doing that. Maybe not every Tuesday. Every other Tuesday is a testimony Tuesday. Situation where I had got a service and I had trust and faith that they did their job. We trust professionals, doctors, police officers, pilots, cab drivers, people who we don't have control over our situation. Like, if we're not driving, or if we're not flying a plane, or if we're not doing these things, we have to trust somebody. We have to trust that they're doing their job correctly and being safe as well with the passengers that are in their vehicle or on the plane or in that environment that they're in, that they have control over that situation. Why can we trust other people that mess up and make mistakes, but then we don't trust God, who doesn't make mistakes, who doesn't mess up? Where is the trust and faith in what God says, what he promises, what he's going to do, what he plans not to do, which is confuse us and cause harm? So we trust these people who are rooted in sin, are born into sin, but then we don't trust God, who's sinless and perfect. So then you think, all right, I've gotten past that. I've got these videos ready, scheduled. Now I have to have trust and faith in God that the people who are going to receive them, the seed gets planted. Because now I'm got the videos scheduled, they're posted, people are seeing them. Now I have to trust that the seeds that are being sown get rooted, and now I have to put faith in God that he's going to water it, or send somebody else and they're going to water it. So it all boils down to, we can trust man, but we can't trust the one who created man, the perfect almighty God that we serve. But we can trust the man that we serve at our job, or through driving, or being in an operating room, or a plane, or any kind of situation that somebody else has our life in their hands. So with this, I just ask that you would start trusting God more. You may be wondering where God is. You may be wondering what God's doing. You may be stuck and trying to figure out, like, what is God doing? I don't know what's going on. Like, I see God moving, but I can't see what God has. I just really hope that you get this message and that it reaches you and sows a seed of trusting and having more faith in God. That what he says, what he promises, what he's doing for you, what he has done for you, that it all will come together, and that you will have trust and faith and believe on the God we serve. I hope you stay tuned, subscribe. I'll have the testimony Tuesday. And if you haven't watched my recent video, Satan's Secret, it's a really good one. I feel like it took me forever to post it, and it's on my TikTok, how I couldn't get it to post. But subscribe. Here's my social links. If you're new here, you can check out my older videos. Turn on the bell notification, that way you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you for watching, and God bless.